Hey everybody. I thought that this might be a good time to do a little rant on Lost. As you know, I've done some rants on Star Trek, and, people seem to enjoy them, so I thought I might try a little Lost rant. I recently became single again, so I've found that I have a lot of time to watch TV, and, I've been taking the opportunity to watch a lot of TV. So, I got a hold of Lost, and I didn't really know what Lost was about. I didn't research the show before I started watching it or anything like that. I just got it, loaded it up and watched it just to see what it was. I had no idea what it was about. So I was very surprised to see that it was about some people that were lost beyond all reason. I'm going to try and keep the spoilers out of this as best I can, but just be aware that there might be a few spoilers here and there. So if you're watching this now and you haven't seen Lost, then you might not want to watch this. But I'm going to try my best to keep the spoilers out of it. This show is like nothing I've ever seen, really. It's epic in a way that's really kind of amazing. It would take excuse me. I'm just getting over the flu. It would take a regular series 8 seasons to do what these guys have done in 4. They've done very well at making it look like just doing it all in a very efficient way, so that we didn't need a lot of garbage episodes. A lot of series, they have episodes that are just filler. They're just filler episodes, really. And I can't really think of one episode of Lost where something important didn't happen. Now, I understand that when it comes to Lost, a lot of people have a problem with the 3rd season. And the fact is, the 3rd season was a little bit slow, but there was a lot of important stuff that happened in the 3rd season. It's important to watch that season. The thing to do is to be able to watch them rapidly, because there's a lot of character development. So, if you've got to wait a week to see what's going to happen next, I could understand why people would dislike that season a little bit. But all in all, I thought it was really, really good. Characters. I think my favorite character, all the characters on this show are really good, all the characters that are bad don't get much screen time, like Rose and her husband, Rose and the white guy. When Jin's character was bad, he didn't get much screen time either, but he's been getting a lot more lately. Jin's a very important kind of guy. I can understand why people had trouble with it. But, 4th season, I actually thought the 4th season was just alright. I really, I was surprised at how it turned out. But, I think all in all, the 3rd season was kind of full of a lot of action. A lot of stuff happened. Maybe they were stalling a little bit, but, if you like kind of action-y TV, then you might like the 3rd season better than the 4th. Although the 4th did have some pretty good stuff going on in it. I have lost my train of thought. Hang on. It's because I'm looking I'm trying to keep an eye on the time, but every time I look at the screen, I see I see the doc talking to Mayor McCheese, and it's really freaking me out. But maybe I'll have to do a rant on the Family Guy at some point, or something like that. Tell you what, just as a little gift to everyone out there, I'm just going to play this for a minute while I think about what I want to say.
It is even possible. Look, if it's a financial issue, well, it's not an issue of money. Your head is a cheeseburger. There's no blood flow to it. It's just dead cow meat. All right, well, I appreciate you giving it to me straight. All right, then. Have a tasty afternoon. Ah, there's a smile. So, what can I do for you, Mr. Swanson? Doc, I can't take it anymore. I want to walk again. I'll do whatever it takes. Well, there is a highly experimental new procedure. It's essentially a leg transplant. If you'd be willing to sign a waiver, I think I may be able to help you. You know, when you talk, you sound a lot like my father-in-law, Carter Pewterschmidt. Oh, that's funny. He's a patient of mine. Here's my urine sample, Doctor. Thank you, Mr. Pewterschmidt. Oh, hi, Peter. You know, Peter says we sound alike. Really? I don't hear it. Actually, I think I do hear it now. Really? Yeah, you know, we've never really had any extended interaction, so I've never noticed it. Hey, I think I hear it too. Seems lazy, doesn't it? Well, there's only so many voices in the world. Some of them are bound to be similar. Now, Mr. Swanson, through the magic of digital imaging, we'll select the legs most suited to your body from our inventory of donors. Hey, what about these? Ah, good choice. These are the only ones we have in stock that aren't hilarious. I'll take them. Joe, you are going to be happier than bullfrogs on vacation in Ethiopia. Oh, this is fantastic. This is even better than they said it was in the brochure.
Oh, yeah, I feel like a pig, but come on, we're on vacation.
Exactly. Don't hate yourself. We're on vacation, right?
Yeah, I hear Madonna's raising this guy's kid.
No.
Okay. One thing that you can always count on with Lost is its character development. You're going to know as much as anyone can know about the cardinal characters in the series, which is kind of cool. The other thing is the characters are more realistic in some ways. They're on this creepy, kind of haunted in a way island with a bunch of people that they don't really know very well, and some other people, you know, that they you know, that get in the way, and it's they act that way. You know, it's not always about, like, they're not overly sensitive to each other. You don't have a bunch of this mushy love story crap going on all the time. It's about people, like, trying to either make a life there that's somewhat comfortable at least, or, you know, get the fuck off the island. And that seems kind of important. As far as, like, really good characters go, like the fat guy, Hurley, he's one of my favorites. I think he's a really interesting character. He reminds me a lot of myself in some ways, I guess. And you know, I know a guy who's from California, who kind of resembles Hurley a little bit. So, you know, I can imagine him sounding that way too. So it's kind of like being back home a little bit when I see him. There's also John Locke. John Locke's a great character. Sawyer is cool. Jin is cool. Jack, you know, Jack's not a bad character. He's a good character. It's just that I like Jack a lot more at first than I do now. I'm not sure exactly what, you know, just some shit's gone on with that guy, and he's probably changed the most in negative ways, right? John too. John's also changed in some really negative ways. But Saeed, you done pissed off Saeed. I could just see it, right? Okay, so basically, I like the series. It's full of mystery and good special effects and interesting story and great characters, and it doesn't always end happy with some love story, you know, bullshit. Check out the series. You can finish a season in a day if you really truck through it. I watched the 4th season in like a day. You know, I got up in the morning, I started watching, and like by dinner time I was pretty much done. So that's that. Check it out. You'll like it. Bye, guys.